Welcome back to Ultima, Quest of the Avatar. Apparently last time I played this game, I named my hero Biggie. So that's fun. We have so many quests. In fact, if I actually undertake any more quests, I run the risk of pushing the quest log all the way off the bottom of the screen and stretching out the YouTube video. And YouTube told me if I did that, they're gonna dig up the annoying orange and send him to my house. And I was like, y'all got the annoying orange in there still somewhere? So let's take a look here. Which of these quests we can tackle now and which ones are going to have to wait. From the bottom up, let's see, we have to tip the Gellum and Trinsic barkeeps. We've tipped both of them, but they didn't tell us anything. But I've got some theories on that. And fortunately, we can test both theories at once. We're going to find a scale, we'll bring it to Zircon. We have two characters we can recruit, Julius and Dupree the Paladin. But we have to level up first, before we're going to be able to take on new companions. Let's see, there's a couple of characters that we need to talk to at some point. Grandpa at harvest time being one of them. There's another one, Flamis. We need to make Basil's. Oh, Basil's here in Moonglow. Let's see if he wants to say anything else. I'm going to hold off on visiting these other locations, Scarabray and Magincia and Serpent's Hold, until we knock out some of the outstanding quests here on the list. Oh, alright, you forced it from me. Ooh, I did I? Search 14946 on the night of the twin new moons. Ooh, okay. Well, we don't know what the coordinate system is yet, but I'll write this down. Somewhere in the world, these coordinates will point to a spot where we want to search on the night of the twin new moons. Does he explain why? I wonder what we did to make him talk. I think it might have just been like an amount of time has transpired since we first spoke to him. And I wonder if Grandpa Harvest Time will work the same way. But okay. We need to... There's something about a man in black that was terrorizing that one poor bastard. But a lot of these things, going down the list here, the Perilous Place, the Soldier's Western Quarters, the Prisoner Vorpal, and a couple of these other things are all they're all behind locked doors. So we really need to make obtaining a key one of our primary goals. And the problem is we need 2,000 gold to do that. We have 984. So the first thing I'm going to do today, let me open up my Moongate map here. I think we're going to go out to Britain. Britain is a left fingernail. So it should be opening right there. This should take us to Britain. Let's just go see if we can level up. If we can level up, we're level 3 now, and if we can level up to 4, we can recruit either Julius or Dupree. And if we can level up to 5, we can recruit both. We have done quite a bit of monster fighting since last time we were here to speak with Lord British. And we also dipped our toes down into one of the dungeons. So that's fun. I'm now level 4. Jana is now level 4. Okay, well. I don't know if I need healing. I don't think I do because we just stayed at an inn before I saved the game last time. So, okay. Do we want to go recruit Julius the Tinker or Dupree the Paladin? I think I'm going to go recruit Dupree. Simply because I want to test out this Gellum barkeep situation. Can I get there from Britain? No. I can walk to Trinsic. I can walk to U. And there's something I believe we can do in U. Someone in U told us that Flamis will be able to tell us something more. And we didn't actually look very hard for Flamis while we were there in U. because we weren't really thinking laterally, and it wasn't until I watched the footage back from the previous session that I realized I do know who Flamis is. I think, anyway. I mean, I'm working off memory from probably over a decade ago at this point. Who knows when Biggie and I last adventured together. I assume Biggie is a paladin, because I've played paladins quite a lot in this game. Paladin's a very strong class, because they get a lot of good equipment, and they get enough magic points to use a lot of the spells. But we can walk to you. You is it's not a short jaunt, but we do need to fight monsters anyway. As soon as we get 2,000 gold, we can buy that key, and then all kinds of things will literally open up for us. My recollection is in the original versions of this game, magic keys work like they do in Dragon Quest. They're a resource. Every time you open a door, it uses up one of your keys. I don't think it works like that in this game. I think in this version of the game, we'll buy the magic key once, and then we'll just have it for the rest of the adventure, which is very handy. But the situation we're in right now is we have so much on our plate, and so much of it is just a matter of we have to be able to peek behind locked doors. So even if we were to go to the last few locations, Serpent's Hold, Magincia, and Scarabray, now we would just be stymied by locked doors in those locations as well. And Serpent Hold I don't even think we can reach. So from you, we will take the Moongate down to Trinsic. I guess I could have walked to Trinsic also, but it's probably about as far from Britain as you is, I think. Because you should just be in these woods here somewhere, thereabouts. Ah, I have a nice, refreshing bottle of lukewarm water keeping me company tonight. That's by design, by the way. I don't know about you guys. I can't actually drink ice cold water. Hurts my teeth. Don't enjoy it. Room temperature water, that's where it's at. Straight out the tap. I mentioned that on stream one time, and a bunch of people got really disgusted at me. Like, room temperature water out of the tap? Yeah, sorry. That's how I roll. I've already had too much soda today, so I can't... Even though I've got to sit down and play another 3 hours of Ultima, like, I can't justify having any more sugar water right now. I'm old, you guys! I'm gonna be 40 this year. I might be 40 by the time this video goes up. I don't know. Where is you? It's around here somewhere. I think we traveled too far in the wrong direction. And now we are here in a hellscape with these monsters. But yeah, I'm old enough that I actually have to start, like, watching what I eat and drink, and I've been doing that for... At 30, I started paying attention to that kind of thing. Every time I have a doctor's appointment, I always ask, like, do you think I'm at risk for diabetes? That's, like, my biggest fear in life, is I love sweets, I eat a lot of, like, processed cakes and candies and things, and obviously I drink a lot of soda, and like, that's gonna do it for me one day. I'm gonna go in and the doctor's gonna be like, yeah, you've got the diabetes, and I'm gonna be like, oh. And that's gonna be the whole conversation. We're just gonna sit there forever. I feel like I just went in a circle, didn't I? You is... Oh, we made it back to Empeth Abbey, but that's not what I want. I went too far. I do have a world map here. I think you is to the south of those rivers that I had found. Oh, I pushed auto, didn't I? I did. I pushed auto while I was looking at the map. When you push auto... See, YOLO was smart enough to fire at that guy. Are they smart enough now? No? Neither of them were smart enough to shoot at that demon monster. That's too bad. $70 gold. That's not bad. We might have 2,000 before we're done with these excursions here. Yeah, it should just be like down here somewhere. We found you so easily the first time around. I did mention in a previous video that I was going to get lost in the woods, and then I prompted to not get lost in the woods in that video. So we have to get lost in the woods in this video, and it's fine. I would not worry about it if I was you. And if we end up getting to level 5 at some point, we can go recruit Julius. I don't think I'm going to actually assign Dupree to the party. I think we're going to dump him out at the hostel. I really do think I can just make a lot of work happen with these 3 characters, considering 2 of them are going to be equipped with a magic wand. And at that point, realistically, if it turns out having 2 characters is actually better, I might even consider just dumping YOLO. I'm way too far south here. Yeah, we need to go up into the woods here. There's like a big open plain. That the deep forest kind of wraps around. In the north and the west. And then if we go to the extreme northwest, that's where Empeth Abbey was. We kind of want to stay in the center of the forest, like where I am now. And go straight to the north, and that should take us there. I think I came around the wrong side of the mountains. Yeah, like I'm going to want to go up here, I think. Where does this open up? Yeah, there we go. This is the U Moon Gate. We've made it. By now I could have walked to Trinsic, I realize. But we are getting experience points, which is necessary. We might consider staying at the inn. In U, actually. Hoots is down below 200 hit points. You know what? Actually, right now would be a good time to run an experiment. So Hoots has 192 hit points. If Hoots casts Heal on himself... 73 hit points. Okay. That's what I wanted to find out. How many hit points do I get back from a heal spell? 73 is pretty good. Alright, so there was somebody in U that told us to speak with Flamis, and if we were actually to search through U a little more diligently, we would have... I mean, this is where we found Jana, right? She was hanging out. Like, Jana's home now. Here she is. But if we can talk to the fire is Flamis. Haha, student of justice, which is the love of truth. Hast thou always lived rightly? Well, no, I cheated that regent vendor. Fear not. A single honest man is worth 100 lives. Excellent. So Flamis exists to tell us that justice is love of truth. Okay. What else was I doing here? I was going to take the Moon Gate to Trinsic. No, this Moon Gate goes to Jellum. Yeah, because we got to tip the barkeep in Jellum. So we want to go in a left potato moon. Let me just check is there anything else I want to do here in U? I don't think so, but I'm just running down the list. No, I think we're good. So yeah, left potato to a left melon slice. We're at a right potato, so we gotta wait for a little minute. We gotta wait for the moon to cycle around. I've decided that the moon's names are Flotsam and Jetsam. I realize that they're not, but I'm hoping that at least one Ultima fanboy is watching this series, and is already mad because I'm playing the NES version of the game. But I'm hoping that because I don't know the actual names of the moons, I can upset at least one person in this wide world. I think it's important. Everything you do in life, nothing is worth doing unless it upsets at least one person. But if my theory pans out and my barkeep tips actually work. We'll have more on the list. Like, I'm just adding quests. That's all I'm doing. What do I want? Left potato, left melon slice is correct. What, we got two-headed Ettins here? Gross. The real problem with Hoots is that being a mage is good because you've got all the magic points. Spells are excellent. But you do have, because you're using both reagents and magic points, you're not going to be able to use a spell every single turn. You do have to be somewhat conservative because every spell that you cast, magic points regenerate as a function of time, but every spell that you cast also uses gold. So you don't want to cast more spells during a course of a fight than the fight's going to be worth. Like, that fight was worth 67 gold. You can buy a fair amount of reagents for 67 gold. But running out of reagents also means you've got to go back to a shop repeatedly. And I'm also not terribly sure, because it's Ash and Pearl are Hoots' main attack spells. Like, the fire spell is what I would go with. The missile spell isn't worth casting anymore. Missile, I want to say missile is pretty much just as good as replicating a sling, which we have now bought. We now own a sling that Hoots is equipped with. The fire and ice spells are a little stronger. Let me check the recipe, actually, for ice. Pearl, oh, I can't even cast ice. It's Pearl and Manroot. But Pearl is the most expensive reagent, and then Manroot we can't even buy. So, alright, here we go. We're going to go left fingernail. We got more monsters now. So every time we cast the fire spell, I think it costs us 11 gold, because Ash costs 2 and Pearl costs 9. Pearl is very expensive. So if I cast like 3 fire spells over the course of a combat, I need to make sure that combat is worth at least 33 gold, and statistically about 1/3 of my treasure boxes that I get aren't. And it's also counterintuitive because obviously we want that money to buy other things. Every dollar that we spend on reagents to help Hoots deal 10 more damage in a combat round, or whatever, is 10 gold further away from buying his magic wand. I'm gonna probably one more combat before this moon gate opens, is my guess. Look at that. Look how smart I am. I'm surprised YOLO did not level up. I guess he was already level 4 going into that meeting with Lord British. I wonder if perhaps we should put YOLO at the lead of the party? Because I feel like Hoots is the one taking almost all of our attacks. Do they always want to fight the person in the front, I wonder? And YOLO has slightly better armor that we stole from Jeff. We'll get some money, too, when we get Dupree in the party, because we can sell his equipment if we're not going to use it. Whatever he's equipped with, I couldn't say. In fact, let's do that now. Order... Oh no, Hoots has to be in the front, it looks like. I don't have a choice. Okay, that's fair. Alright. I'm going in the melon slice. There it is. Oh, pirate ship! Oh yeah, we've got to fight the pirates. We got to... In fact, I'm willing to cast an energy spell. Probably there would be good. Yeah, let's cast it at that guy. And then see if the rest of these pirates... We'll just have YOLO and Jana pick off the ones around the edge. Oh man, a pirate ship. That opens up all kinds of possibilities for us. Probably all three of those jabronis in the back are going to walk on the energy field this turn, so... The problem with sailing, though, is you don't get money while you're sailing. Monsters on the ocean don't drop gold, which is a shame. It must be because we're level 4 now. Level 4 must be when pirates start appearing. Excellent. So now we will have a boat that we can make use of. Also, these monsters were hiding within the ship's hold, maybe? And they burst out just as we were boarding? In any event, we've definitely earned enough money to test out my my theory regarding this barkeep. We'll have to see what we can learn from him. Because either the barkeep won't reveal his information until you've met the person who tells you to go tip him, which we've now done for the Jellum barkeep, or we didn't tip him enough. So let's go in and find out. All we need to do here is check the barkeep. That's all we're looking to do. Where's the bar? Do we want to stay at... You know, I'm going to stay at the inn. It's only 20 golds, and I think getting another energy spell will be helpful. If I'm running into more pirates. Because I just want to sail to Trinsic, because it's fairly close. We just have to sail a bit to the east. And we might run into some, you know, problems on the way. So, okay, this is the barman here. So the drink is 2 gold, and I was thinking 100 golds would get his clue. But, like, 100 gold, that's not a tip, right? Because the drink is 2. And, you know, let's go 103 and see if he says anything helpful. Excuse me, a sextant. Say select in the Vesper Guild. Ooh. Okay. Going back to Vesper, when we go to buy our key, the password there is select, and perhaps they will sell us a sextant. Awesome. And yeah, I'm feeling, like I just want to go ahead and sail over to Trinsic. I think all we gotta do is sail due east. And this is the very southern tip of the Britannia continent here. I don't remember how tough these monsters are, so I'm going to focus fire. It might take multiple hits from us. Nah, we're fine. Looks like Hoots and YOLO can take down one, and then Jana can take down the other one. Or YOLO can, you know, one-shot them, if he's feeling saucy. And yeah, I can search in the water. Hoots dives into the sea and searches, but finds nothing. So, yeah, there's no treasure boxes to loot in the water. But we should be able to come straight up through here. Along the eastern seaboard. And here's Trinsic. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and recruit ya boy. I do regard honor, and you may come with us. Let us be off! Hi, Dupree, welcome to the party. What are you carrying? A sword and chain. Okay. I don't think YOLO can wear chain. but... Oh, you know, I think the axe is better than the sword, actually. I think we just sell the sword and the chain. We sell both. Yeah, 103 might be the magic number. So 103. Brazil of Moonglow can show thee. What were we asking him about? I don't even remember. Wait, Brazil of Moonglow. Does he mean Basil? Tell him I sent thee. I don't know Brazil of Moonglow. I think he means Basil, who we spoke to already. Yeah, I think we've... Wow, that's a bad miscommunication if that's the case. Yeah, you know what? We need to just sell off Dupree's equipment. I don't think any of us can make any use of that. Oh, let's see if it's harvest time yet. Perhaps Grandpa has something interesting for us. Behold, nature shines forth anew. Soon we shall harvest. Okay, it's not harvest time just yet. Sell Dupree. Sell his sword. I'll take 200 for it. Thank you. No. Hi there. Sell Dupree. Sell his chain for 300. Alright, and now we are going to, I could moongate to Britain and then I lose my boat, pretty much. Where are we at as far as money goes? We're at 1,800. I think by the time we get back to Vesper, we might be able to afford our key. I'm not sure how expensive a sextant is, though. Yeah, I'm going to abandon the boat. We can always get another boat. It's fine. And in so doing, we can drop Dupree off. I guess I'll check Lord British again. I mean, we need the heal anyway. Hoots is missing quite a lot of health now. The problem is that Hoots... The best armor he can use is cloth. We could buy cloth +1 and pause, but it's like 1,200 gold, and we just don't have the gold. I'm hoping we can end up with 2,000 gold, enough for the key. So I would walk back to Britain, we'll do Lord British again, we can take the Moongate from there up to Menoch, which is the closest Moongate to Vesper, and then once we're in Vesper, we'll go to the guild, we'll ask about the sextant, and hopefully be able to afford a key. I'm glad I found Vesper. I mean, it is on the world map that I've got. I've got the world map. I've got a digital copy of the world map that comes as a pack-in with the NES game. My recollection is that the original map, like the original PC game from the 80s, came with a map that isn't labeled, or it's labeled with, like, Britannian runes, not English. So you could kind of see where stuff was on the map, but not necessarily what was where, unless you could speak Britannian. Which I can't, spoilers, but at the same time, the NES map is labeled in English, so that's very helpful. The other thing I'm not remembering is, if I am level 5 and I go to recruit Julius, if Julius will join the party even though I have 4 characters. Either he'll be like, hey man, you got too many people, you got to go drop some of these fools off, or he will simply head for the hostel in Castle Britannia. I'm not actually sure, but it's another reason another good reason to just wander around with only 3 characters. Yolo and Jana are doing all the work we need done. Shoutouts to Indie Gamer Retro for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.